Hey guys, so I am doing a weekly warm melts. This is very small compared to what I see other people do, just because I forget things like way too easy if I don't go ahead and knock these things out. So, and I'm still sometimes forgetful, and I forgot to bring the freaking scent description for one of the things. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Vintage Chic Scents. I have two things from her. I was looking at the wax boards the other day, and I noticed people were talking about her scent throw. So I'm just going to talk about that really quick. So the first one I have here is, I'm also going to compare it to another vendor really quick too as well. So I have 3-pack coins, and the first thing I warmed this week, earlier this week actually, was Aunt Cheryl's Stormy Weather. And this is Ocean Rain and Fresh Rain. So Ocean Fresh Rain, I guess, would be a good way to describe it. This smelled very much like a dryer sheet to me. Not one that I've ever had, but when I smell it, I was thinking dryer sheet. But I use a different kind of dryer sheet than what this smells like, but that's just what came to my mind, is like laundry. So I use all 3 coins, or 2 coins if I'm in a smaller room, but I use the whole pack. These are 1 ounce each, her coins. And I feel like that's pretty typical of what I do with most vendors, except for, I will say, Super Tarts. And sometimes things are just, like from other vendors, are so strong that you don't need that much. But with VCS, I was reading, a lot of people had said that they got like a medium throw, I think was kind of the consensus. Some people said no throw, and some people said they got a strong throw. So I think it just depends on what wattage warmer you're using and stuff. But I typically, and I've used it in different warmers. I've used it in Scentsy warmers, 20 watts. I don't think I've ever used a 24 watt though, because I just got a 24 watt thanks to Stacy for recommending one, and I really do like it. I'm enjoying it. So I might try a 24 watt just to see how it does, because 24 watt, usually a lot of people say that one is like, if you can't get a scent throw from something, throw it in a 24 watt and usually it'll go. So yeah, so this one was pretty strong, at least to me, and it's, you know, laundry scents are usually strong for me anyway. So actually I think this weighed at 3.4 ounces. That's what I have in my notes. So each coin is about 1 ounce, a little bit over 1 ounce maybe. Yeah. So, and I just put that it was a brisk scent. Like when you walked in, it was like, it would wake you up, I guess, was what I meant by brisk. I don't really know what I meant by brisk. I write these weird things on my notes, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I was trying to say there. This one I have going in my kitchen right now. This is Strawberry Fields Forever. And this is strawberries and cream and zucchini bread. And this one smells amazing. Again, I'm using all 3 coins. Now, if I did this in my computer room, I'd probably go with 2. I do have pretty high ceilings in there. Like the ceilings are pretty vaulted. So sometimes I do 3, but it just depends. So this one I might use 3. But this was poured 1/7/2015. This one was March 2nd, 2015. So they were pretty close in pour dates. So I'm getting a good throw out of this. This is probably a medium throw right now. Like I said, I put it on probably about 3 hours ago, so it's had time to melt down and really start getting the scent. So I'm not going to comment on how long it lasts. But oh, I will say on this Aunt Cheryl's Stormy Weather, this one lasted quite a while. I mean, I used it for a few days, and my stomach is growling because I have not eaten yet. I wanted to knock these videos out before I ate. So Strawberry Fields Forever. Now, I wanted to compare this with something really quick because I'm noticing something. So I can really smell the strawberries and cream in this one, and then I can smell the zucchini bread separately. So to me, that's a good thing. I like it when I can smell the different notes. It makes the scent complex and what have you. So, okay, that being said, I'm going to pull up another scent. I'm warming this one this morning as well. Now, this is Rainbow Melt's Cutie Pie, strawberry, cream cheese frosting, and buttercream pie. Now, I had another strawberry scent by Rainbow Melts that it didn't do poorly in the warmer, but I could not smell the different scent notes. And this is an example of that. I have this going in my computer room. One of these pie tarts in a 24 watt, and then the other pie tart is in my 20 watt Walgreens warmer. And I just can't smell, like I can't smell the strawberry. I'm just getting like kind of a blah. That's kind of rude actually. I don't want to say blah. But it's just not, like, I'm not smelling, it's just a generic smell to me. I'm not really sure what I'm getting, but I'm not getting, I can't smell any of these things, really. I can't smell cream cheese frosting. I don't smell a pie. I don't really smell, I can kind of smell a strawberry, but it's not a very strong strawberry. So I want to explain the difference. In the VCS, I can smell everything very distinctly. It smells very clean. Not clean, like, it just smells very, what's the word? You can get the notes, like the notes are complex in there, you know what I mean? So this one, I'm not sure what's going on, like, with Rainbow Melts. I've got another one here that did really well, but we'll get to that one. Actually, I'll just talk about it right now. So this one is Sugar Cookie Hotcakes, and I have some Rice Krispie treats. Now this one was so very strong that I could still smell it even after I turned it off. It was going throughout the entire house, even with the warmers off. Okay, sorry, I had to do something really quick. Okay, so this is Sugar Cookie and Maple Hotcakes, and I put, so it was 1.2 ounces per Rice Krispie treat. So of course I already said it was super strong. Even after I turned it off, I could still smell it out here in the living room, which there's a hallway and then the computer room. So it was pretty strong. The maple syrup was strong and really, like, really relaxing, you know, like, I don't know. It was just like waking up in the morning and smelling like breakfast being made, minus the bacon, obviously. But yeah, it was going strong for quite a while. So, and it was a really pretty bakery scent. I really enjoyed it as a bakery scent for sure. So this one was good, and I do have more of this. So move these, actually. It's not really a good spot to put those. Okay. What do I want to talk about? Oh, okay, so last week I was discussing the Bathing Garden Santa's Secret Bundt Cake samples. I think I was using them in my, that's really hard to read. I was using these in my daughter's Scentsy warmer. So this week I used Pistachio Almond Pudding, which is on the bottom there. It was a green bundt. The only one I have left is a black one, and that's Fairy Bonfire. So I'll talk about that one next week. But it just comes in these little bags that are unlabeled. And Pistachio Almond Pudding, I didn't look up the scent description, but it was kind of a medium throw. I wasn't really getting too hot of a throw off of it, but I could mostly smell almonds. So yeah, I don't know. It just didn't really do that great for me. So, and then let's see. Oh, let's talk about Super Tarts really quick. Oh, yeah. Okay. I knew I had another one. I was like, okay, so Super Tarts. Let's talk about Sansa. And so this is fresh picked strawberries and pink sugar. I love this scent. This scent is one that I did not think I would like, but I did actually one cube in the kitchen because that's all I had left. I had used the rest of these other places. So I only had one cube, and it was strong in my kitchen. A gorgeous scent. I felt like the fresh picked strawberry was just a little bit stronger. Like if you stuck your nose over the warmer, you could really smell that fresh picked strawberry. But it blended perfectly with the pink sugar. It's just a really good scent. I'm sure there's other people that make a fresh picked strawberry and a pink sugar blended together, but for me, that one I like. Okay. And then next one is White Walkers. I have backups of these, so I was warming through them. But I really don't feel like I need to keep backups of Super Tarts anymore because I feel like it's more easily accessible now that, you know, if I really want something, this is like a good time for me to go through and write down my favorites. So White Walkers is spearmint, peppermint, fresh mint leaf, and vanilla bean noel. Now in the clamshell, it smells very minty. Like you think, it's a little scary, actually. When I first got this, I was like, oh, damn. I ordered like 3 of these, and or 2 maybe. I don't know. I was like, I maybe made a mistake. But when you warm it, it's a little bit lighter on warm than it is on cold. Like it smells really strong in the clamshell. But once you get it going, I think the vanilla bean noel really kind of creamy, makes it creamy. So it's like a creamy mint scent, and that spearmint kind of dies away a little bit, and it's more fresh mint leaf and peppermint to me. Like I don't get a lot of spearmint, so that's good for me. It's just a very creamy mint smell, and it's not, and like I said, the spearmint's not overpowering. So This one really works for me, I think mostly because of the Vanilla Bean Noel, and I do like a good fresh mint leaf, and you really can smell that in here. I feel like the spearmint is not dominant at all. So I like that because I'm not a big fan of spearmint. So the Omen, which this is an older one, and you can kind of see, like if you look at the sides, you can see what happens to some of her older, so I'm trying to get through her older clams. This is, let's see, Ocean Breeze, Red Delicious Apples, and is it Ocean Breeze, Red Delicious Apples, and Vanilla Bean Noel? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know. Mostly what you get is the Ocean Breeze, and so you can kind of see, like it's like the clamshell it really is not doing well. That's why I like our narrow clamshells better. But you really get the Ocean Breeze and that Red Delicious Apple the most, I think. So obviously this is not an empty. I just wanted to talk about it because this is what I warmed. I'm going to start, even if I don't have something empty, I'm still going to talk about it. But this scent, I love her blends with Omen. I love the Omen itself. It's just a really nice blend. It's complex. It's not like other Ocean Breeze scents, you know. It's almost kind of a unisex scent. You know, it's not manly, I wouldn't say. But both man and woman could enjoy this scent, I feel like. So I have lots of blends of the Omen that I really enjoy as well. I just think it's a great blend. Okay, let's talk about Super Tarts Storybrooke. So let's see, I did 3 cubes. So I did 2 yesterday, and I'm doing 1, and I'm mixing, and I'll tell you what I'm mixing with in a minute. So this is cucumber, cactus, and sea salt, and fresh cut grass. I don't know that I love fresh cut grass, and I don't know if this is one of my favorite blends, like ever. It's just a little bit too much for me on the fresh cut grass, I think, because I do love cactus and sea salt. And I am getting the cucumber mint pretty strong. The cactus and sea salt seems to be like the less dominant note, which is why initially I thought I would like it because of the cactus and sea salt, but it's pretty strong on the fresh cut grass and cucumber. So what I'm doing now is I went ahead, I did 2 cubes the first day. I got a strong throw in my living room. It was good. I mean, it's pretty good on warm, but it's still, that fresh cut grass just kind of cuts, you know, through the air pretty strong. So I did 1 cube of Storybrooke. Oh, I didn't even say what it was. This is Storybrooke. So I did 1 cube, and then what I did is I mixed some Haley's Heavenly Scents in cotton candy frosting. I have these donut shapes that I've had forever. I'll talk about that in just a minute. But so I did 1 donut, and I wrote down, let's see, 1 donut is 0.8 ounces, and 1 cube of Super Tarts is 0.5 ounces. So I have 1.1 ounces. It's not as strong as I would like, so I think cotton candy frosting is more of a blender. So I think I probably should have done probably 1.5 cubes of Super Tarts and maybe less of the cotton candy frosting. I don't know. I was trying to make it a little bit sweeter so that it would be more enjoyable for me. Maybe I need to mix some like Vanilla Bean Noel or something in there to kind of make it more creamy. I don't know. I need something to kind of cut this down a little bit. It's just a little bit too much for me. So, yeah. That's my issue with and I have a second one of Storybrooke, so I'm going to have to figure something out about that. But, I mean, it's okay now. I mean, the cotton candy frosting definitely cut that Storybrooke down. But I think what's happening is that it's overtaking the Storybrooke scent altogether, and that's not what I wanted to do. I still wanted to smell the Storybrooke, but I wanted it to be a little bit more sweet, I guess, what I was trying to do. Vanilla Bean Noel might be better for that, though. So I warm cotton candy frosting from Haley's Heavenly Scents. I think Haley's Heavenly Scents is highly underrated. I know people have complained about her oils and things, and you can see I've had this for a while because I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, but like the color has kind of faded a little bit, and I store everything in a closet so it doesn't get sunlight or anything. But I mean, her prices are amazing. You get a bunch of stuff. Like, I have a lot of Haley's Heavenly Scents, and I did not spend a lot of money on Haley's Heavenly Scents. I don't know how she does it over there, but this was a super strong scent. I did 3 of these donuts in my computer room I used a 24 watt and two 20 watts, a Glade and a Walgreens. And this one, it's typical cotton candy frosting. Like, there's really nothing to say about it except it was sweet, but it was strong. I could definitely smell it. It was a sweet scent. It was a sweet and a pretty scent, I think, on its own. So that is that. So I obviously still have some of this. This is a great blender. I'm going to try to blend it again with that Storybrooke. And the last one I have is a Scentsy Melt in Stay a While. I had the scent description written down, and I don't know what I did with it. This is like an ocean. Damn it. Oh, whoops, sorry. I need to watch my language. I put on here, so it obviously has sea berry, teakwood, red cassis, something else. My notes say the sea berry made it different mixed with the teakwood. So wasn't like your typical, ocean air, because I feel like there's ocean air in here or something. I might put a scent description across the screen because I might be completely wrong. But I feel like sea berry and teakwood, like I don't think I like sea berry because on warm I wasn't like a big super huge fan. It kind of changed in the warmer actually. I did 2 cubes in my daughter's Scentsy warmer and it did really well. So it was a strong thrower. It's definitely different. I did like the teakwood scent in there, but there was something in there and I think it's sea berry that I don't like. I'm not sure. But anyway, so that was it. So that was my warm review for this week. I like doing the smaller ones a lot better because I remember the scents a bit better. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just trying like really hard to remember like what something smelled like. But mostly, I had a pretty good week with warming. There was just a few things that didn't do like I thought, but that's okay. You get some winners and some losers, but I'm definitely going to keep warming through my VCS because now I'm really interested in how VCS does based on what people were saying, you know, about whether they get a medium throw or I have some newer stuff. I have some from April that I'm going to try, but it still might be too soon to warm some of that. I like to let VCS cure for a long time. So anyway, so I'll be back with a Super Tarts haul, and then I have one more thing to film, and yeah, then I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.